The creative process of playing didge for me is I've learned to listen in, and when didge first happened for me, I could hear the rhythms, I could hear the didge inside me or somewhere. I could just hear it. And I had this feeling, I think I'm going to be able to make these sounds happen. So, that's what happened. I started channeling, and then over time learning how to, at will, produce those sounds through the instrument. But the thing is that a lot of the time my practice with the didge isn't even on the didge. When I hear rhythms inside, when I listen to the music, it's so perfect because there's no limit. There's no limit inside to your imagination or the way that you hear something. You can play as magnificently as you can imagine in your head, right? But the thing is that I found that by listening to it and hearing rhythms inside my head, and I might even start a rhythm and start making it happen, but then I can stop, I can get off the didge, and then I'll just listen in and I can hear it inside me, and I'll listen to it inside me. So then when I pick up the instrument, what I'm doing is I'm letting go of my body, and I tune in, and it's like these rhythms and sounds are on another plane. They're in the invisible world. And on the highest level, it's in frequency, and it's in that listening, right? And then from there's a desire to want to make it physical, bring it into the world. And then with that desire, I apply my will, and my will is like the thought is the inspiration, the emotion is the desire, the willpower is the action. It's what moves things. It's what makes it become real. The emotion is the vibration that sets it in motion. But the willpower is what sends it in a direction. It's what moves things. So in other words, the creative force can think about all reality, and in its head, it all happens, all possibility. But for it to turn around and become a physical reality, there's got to be the movement through the desire, through the love, into the will, and then through the will it becomes a physical movement. The body becomes an instrument to put it in action. So I've learnt this through playing the didgeridoo. How do I play the most effortlessly natural style? How do I bring what I'm tuning into inside me into this world? Well, that's the process that I'm going through. And then by putting the time in with my body, I'm able to play it exactly as I imagine it, as I hear it. The thing is what I'm finding for me is that the same way that I go about playing the didge is the same way I can live my life every day. I can get up, and what I'm noticing is that the further along I'm traveling, you know what I'm doing? I'm letting go to my nature. I'm accepting my nature and what is most natural and effortless for me. And see, with the didge, when I'm playing, whatever I've done 5 minutes ago, whatever I've done in the past is gone. You can't play didge dwelling on where you screwed up 2 seconds ago, because it'll affect how you play now. So the didge is all about a process, just letting go of judgment, letting go of what's just happened, and all I'm doing is I'm just melding into my nature and what is natural and letting it flow through me. I'm not worried about the future, because the future I meet it in the moment. I don't have to worry about what I'm supposed to play in 5 minutes' time. When I get there in 5 minutes, I'll be playing exactly what I'm supposed to play. All I have to do is tune in to what is natural for me now. I believe this is what the ascension is. This is what learning to allow heaven to be manifest on earth is, being able to tune in the same way that I tune in and have a desire to play a rhythm or to produce something on the ditch. It's the same way that I can tune in every day and let God manifest through me, because it's the same place. All inspiration, all idea, all answers to our questions, everything, all is from the same tuning in. The Aboriginal people in Australia, their form of prayer wasn't about talking, it was about listening. It was about going into the bush and being quiet and tuning in. And by doing that, what is most natural, you allow those natural forces to act through you. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So what I'm finding is that by doing that, by letting what is natural to me, that is the easiest thing in the world to manifest, because it's natural. When we say someone is a natural, it means that they're effortless in the way that they produce things. Well, we're all born with a nature. We all have one. No one's here without one. We've all got one. So it's up to each of us to find out what our nature is and to express what is most natural to us. And what is most natural is what you're most gifted at. And when you do what is natural to you, then you're channeling your greatest gifts. And when you channel your greatest gifts, you're manifesting your purpose. You bring a meaning to your life, and life is easy and full of wonder and magnificence, and you're manifesting all that you need and all you desire in each and every single moment, just the way that the Digits taught me how to be natural and how to play. And knowing that I don't have to have it all planned out, a concert in my head. I just know that I only have to start. I only have to have an intention and a will and a desire to play the most loving, wondrous, magnificent way of expressing myself as I can, and then all I have to do is listen and relax. And as I tune in and relax, what is in my nature will just naturally come forward. You don't have to try and force your nature, it just is. And I believe that is the art, the key to manifesting heaven on earth. I don't believe heaven is something you've got to work at. It's a state of grace. And that state of grace is learning how to love and accept and value our true nature. So whatever that does for you, I hope that you every day get up and do what is natural for you to do. I don't have to work at being loving. Love is a natural part of my true nature. Anyway, so what I'm getting good at now is being able to be as natural as possible and getting up every day and relaxing my muscles and relaxing my mind and my intention and just allowing every day to unfold, just like I let this dig rhythm that I'm about to do for you now, because I don't know what I'm about to do. I'm just going to blow the first note and we'll see what comes. Siyamanwo, siyamakumoku, adene yekia samamu, ma siyamoya, mai